Hi, my name is Adila Metinazir Muhammad. This is my friend Arbana Mutu. We are from D78. Welcome to our presentation on the various types of system architecture and network topologies. In today's digital landscape, the architecture of information system plays a crucial role in how organizations manage data, process transaction, and deliver service. Understanding the different architectural model is essential for making informed decisions that align with business needs and technological advancement. We will explore several key types of architecture, including mainframe architecture, standalone computing, client or server architecture, internet-based architecture, cloud computing architecture, and e-commerce architecture. Each of these architectures has unique characteristics, advantage, and challenge that impact their effectiveness in different scenarios. Let's dive into each type of architecture to understand how they function and the context in which they are most beneficial. Let's start with mainframe architecture. This type of architecture is characterized by a centralized system where a powerful main server takes charge of all processing activities. It acts as the primary computing resources for the organization. Efficiently managing large volumes of data and transactions, users can easily access and input information from various terminals or workstations across the organization. However, while it excels in handling extensive data management, it's important to note that recovery from system failures can be quite expensive. Next, we have standalone computing. This approach makes us of individual powerful microcomputers that empower users to run their own application. It significantly boosts productivity with tools like word processors and spreadsheets. However, there are some downsides. This model can lead to inefficiency and higher costs due to limit capabilities for data sharing. To tackle this issue, many companies have started connecting these standalone computers into networks, enhancing collaboration and data accessibility. Moving on to client or server architecture. This model effectively distributes processing tasks between network, client, and central server. In this setup, clients handle the user interface, which includes everything from data entry to display logic. Meanwhile, the server takes care of data storage and provides essential access and database management service. This architecture is designed to promote efficient data management and resources sharing across the network, making it a popular choice for many organizations. Now, let's discuss internet-based architecture. This architecture leverages the power of the internet to deliver software, data, and service directly to users. Here, the web server provides the complete user interface, which simplifies data transmission. By shifting the responsibility for the user interface from the client to the server, it reduces hardware complexity. This model not only offers flexibility but also lowers the overall complexity of system design, making it an attractive option for many businesses. Next is cloud computing architecture. This modern approach relies on the internet to provide on-demand access to shared computing resources. Users can store and retrieve their data and applications online rather than depending on local storage solution. Since the internet serves as the platform, compatibility issues are significantly minimized. Additionally, this architecture offers scalable solutions allowing organizations to adjust their resources based on current needs, which is a huge advantage in today's fast-paced environment. Now, we have e-commerce architecture, which is simply specially designed for creating e-commerce websites and applications. This architecture consists of multiple layers that work together to ensure a secure online shopping experience for customers. Organizations have the flexibility to choose between in-house solutions for greater control or package solution for convenience. Ultimately, this architecture emphasizes cost efficiency and aims to improve customer service through tailored solutions. In conclusion, selling the right architecture is crucial for maximizing performance, security, and user satisfaction in information system. By understanding the strength and weakness of each architecture types, organization can make informed decisions that align with their operational goals. So now I pass to Abang Amutu to present her part.
Thank you, Nina. Hello, everyone. I'm going to explain some common types of network topologies, their disadvantages and advantages, and wireless network models. Let's start with a quick introduction to what network topology means. Network topology refers to how a network is arranged. It can be described in two ways: physical topology, which shows the actual network cabling and connections, and logical topology, which describes how the components interact and communicate. In a hierarchical topology, there is a main server at the top, and departmental servers control the lower levels of devices like PCs and terminals. This structure allows for efficient management of large networks and organizes data and devices in a clear way. However, the main disadvantage is that if the central server goes down, the entire network can fail, which can be a major issue. The bus network connects all devices through a single central cable called the bus. Data travels in both directions, and all devices receive the same information. The advantages of a bus network are that it is simple, cost effective to install, and requires less cabling. However, it also has its drawbacks. If the backbone cable fails, the entire network breaks down, and data collisions can occur because all the devices share the same communication path. In a ring network, devices are connected in a circular loop and data flows only in one direction from one device to the next. It is easy to configure and install, and adding new devices does not impact the performance. However, the failure of one node can disrupt the entire network. Additionally, because data flows in only one direction, it can limit efficiency. The ring network is considered outdated and is rarely used today. The star network is the most popular topology for LANs today. All devices are connected to a central switch which manages communication and sends data to the intended device. This setup is easy to install and manage, and if a failure in one device occurs, it does not affect the others. It is also more efficient compared to the bus topology. However, if the central switch, which is single point, is failed, the entire network stops functioning. Now I'll move on to the mesh network. In the mesh network, every device connects directly to every other device. This makes the mesh network extremely reliable because there are multiple paths for data to travel. It also provides high redundancy, which makes it ideal for critical applications like military systems. However, the major disadvantage is that very expensive to install and maintain, as it requires a lot of cabling and resources. Now, let's move on to the wireless network models. The first type is the basic service set, which is also known as BSS. We can also call it the infrastructure mode. It uses a wireless access point to connect all devices and is ideal for small areas like a single room or office. The second type is the extended service set. This combines two or more BSS networks using multiple access points. This allows the network to cover larger areas such as big buildings or outdoor spaces. This makes it very useful for expanding wireless access. In summary, we have looked at the five network topologies: hierarchical, bus, ring, star, mesh, along with their advantages and disadvantages. We also explored wireless network models, the basic service set for smaller areas, and the extended service set for larger areas. Thank you for listening.